everybody. Good morning. It is the 25th of May, 2025. I hope you're well. My name is Brian. This is Class A Plus English, and today we're going to play the 10th stream of Disco Elysium. A curious game, a strange game, and highly enjoyable. I'm really liking it. Yeah, I really like it. Let's get into it. Yeah. What did we do? I think I played on. I hope the sound is okay. I hope the audio is all right. This is my normal panic before I start. I've had a lot of problems with audio. Let's get into the game, everyone. Where are we? Hope you're well. I need to go into options. Music. Let's turn up some music today. Yeah. Anything else? We have it on streamer mode. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's go. If you remember, we were talking to Joyce on the boat the last day. She has kind of given us a mission to investigate the dockers. Yeah, we believe that they are drug trafficking. All right. Who am I? I am this guy here. I went on a bit of a alcohol and drug binge. I'm a detective and I don't remember anything, you know? So I've been trying to piece together what happened on that lost weekend. Let's do a quick overview. Let's ask, this is my fellow detective, Kim. A very nice guy. I like him a lot. Tell me about the case again. Let's do a quick overview.
What do you want to know?
Let's go over the preliminary information.
Like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
Yes, a brief sounds fantastic, Kim.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
The cadaver, the body, right? The Whirling in Rags is the bar.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Lynching is when a group of people hang someone, you know? I don't know the etymology of this word, but like a lot of my family are called Lynch. There's a lot of Lynches in my family, yeah? Their surname is Lynch. It's quite a typical name where I come from in Ireland. Okay, so there's the company, the Wild Pines, and there's a strike going on at the dock with the dock workers. I don't know, they're striking for better pay, better conditions, okay. Why don't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why did they hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Okay, the RCM are us. We are the kind of police, yeah? But the dock workers run Martinez, which is the kind of neighborhood we're in. Okay. Let me make this perfectly clear. Our job is to find the killer.
That's right.
All right.
Good.
So there's some characters in this game that we're going to meet in a bit. It's a really strange game, yeah? We've got a number of missions to do. Let's have a look at some of the missions we have to do. We have to find the working class husband of the woman in the bookshop. The working class woman you met in front of the bookshop admitted that her husband is missing. Chances are the guy is drinking somewhere with his buddies, his mates, his friends. Find him and bring him home. The smoker on the balcony, we need to meet him at 9 o'clock, right? The jam mystery, we need to find out who the lady driver is and where is her lorry, because we believe that they are smuggling raw ingredients of drugs into Revachol. That's our city. Joyce the woman on the boat said there are 3 drivers at the intersection. Talk to them. One of them must know something about the drug trade. Okay, and we've got various things. There's something she wants to tell us. You just have to present her with your badge. You see, in my madness, when I took lots of drugs and drank lots of alcohol, I lost my badge, and I think I lost my gun as well. I need to prove my authority to Titus. Now, we're going to meet Titus later on. He's the guy in the bar. You have to gain authority in Titus's eyes for the investigation to advance. Soften him up first. Maybe investigate the crime scene or the body. Look for a witness. Get help from the union boss or the company representative. That's Joyce. Tie them to any other crimes. And finally, we have to find some speed, which is a slang word for amphetamine, a stimulant. The hangover is coming on mega strong now. You need more speed in your bloodstream. Find some, put it in your hand, and off we go. A hangover is that terrible, terrible feeling you get when you have drunk too much alcohol the previous night, okay? So we got, as you can see, that was Monday. We're on day 2. Sing karaoke, find out who made the call, find some cigarettes, etc. We have to do a lot of stuff, okay? What we're going to do now is we went and spoke to the guy who's selling trainers and stuff. And we were sent there by the racist guy at the kiosk. And we're going to go and talk to him now. I think that's the first thing that we do today. So let's... You can hear the seagulls. Okay, what we need to do here, everyone... I need to do this better, I think. We need to be more aware of our clothes. So what have we got? We're wearing a hat, one perception, my sports visor. We're wearing a jacket, the Esprit de Corps, which is the police culture. I am a detective. Conceptualization, suggestion goes down. So maybe this is better because authority goes down with this, and I want to be... No, suggestion goes down, so I want this. I'm wearing a pair of jeans, right? Electrochemistry. Savoir-faire, how I hold myself. We don't need this. I don't know, my friend is sending me a message there. Where were we? Glasses. Logic goes down. This is my necktie who talks to me. It's a horrific necktie, but it gives me, I'll explain now in a moment, Inland Empire. Gloves. Composure. No, we don't need that. I need authority. So part of this game is there's parts of my psyche which are battling for control, I suppose. You can see there's intellect. There's things like logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization. Then we have my psyche, which is like volition, which is holding myself together. My Inland Empire, hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Your gut feeling, your gut is your belly. A gut feeling is a feeling you get maybe about someone or something, you know? Something isn't right. Something is a bit strange. That person, I don't know. Empathy, authority, I am a cop. Spirit to corpse, again. Suggestion, charm men and women. Play the puppet master. I'm quite good though, I got 6. Then we have the physique, yeah, like pain threshold. Electrochemistry is kind of interesting. This is go to party, planet, love, and be loved by the drugs. We've got half-life, let the body take over, threaten people, but it's not very high, it's 4. And then we've got my motorics, I don't know how to say this word, hand to eye, perception, reaction, savoir-faire, sneak under their noses, stun them with your panache, your style, interfacing, composure. So we get these skill points and we can like build them up, you know. So that's one of the things we need to do here today. So what I want to do first of all, we're in the kind of town square. I want to go talk to this guy at the kiosk. Turn down the light, it's getting a bit too bright here for me. It's a sunny day in Alicante, everybody. The sun is shining. the blue sky, and here we are. I hope you're well, and let's get into it. Here he is. He's the racist truck driver.
Looking for something?
With a French accent. The lorry driver recognizes you.
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Sorry. Hi Engen, if you're watching. He's sending me strange messages, and it's from Istanbul. The sole of your boots. This is not my soul, my soul. This is the bottom of my shoe, the sole of my boots. Let me see them.
Been admiring the stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
He lifts his left foot, then the right. Check them out. Have a look. Let's check it out. And there's a new bar on the corner. Let's check it out. Let's go and have a look, yeah? Look at the sole of his shoes. Diamonds on the sole.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
A complicated mix of treads, like on a tire. You have the treads on the tire, and you have treads on the shoe, you know, to grip. With no discernible pattern.
The wind howls over the Bay of Revachol, a cascade of cold air flowing through the city streets. Those same streets have left their share of scuff marks on the underside of your green snakeskin shoes.
Okay, we got three choices. Is that a map of Revachol? What's up with the soles? Thanks, not the ones I'm looking for. What's up with your soles? The soles?
It's Revachol.
It's what, a map of Revachol? Where did you obtain boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
He rubs the back of his balding head. It cost a pretty penny. It was expensive, yeah? It cost an arm and a leg. It costs a pretty penny. So we always say that for something that's very expensive. But why?
For when the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
Okay, remember, this guy is a racist, yeah? So when he's talking about invasion, I imagine this is like the invasion of immigrants, you know? He looks at the lieutenant. The last thing they'll see before the lights go out. The lights going out, crack! Yeah, unconscious. It is illustrious Revachol.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
Okay, we got choices. Welcome to Revachol. I like it. What is this invasion anyway? Sounds more like immigrant bashing. Alright. You do understand you're stomping on Revachol every day, don't you? Whatever, these boots aren't what I'm looking for anyway. Welcome to Revachol. I like it.
Aces! Good to know the law's got our backs. For Revachol, this is rain. The world is ours empty.
Alright, aces. Fantastic, I guess. Good to know. It's good to know the law has got our backs, because we are the police. To have someone's back is that you support them, yeah? I've got your back. I support you in this, yeah? So he thinks the police have his back. Okay, we've got some choices. I found this mug in the trash, a coffee mug. Here you go, my Atletico coffee mug. Okay, I think this one, number 6. I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up, where's the lady driver? So we already asked him about who is selling drugs or who's trafficking drugs, and he sent me to an immigrant truck driver, and we had a chat. I'm kind of persuaded that he's not dealing in drugs, so to give someone the runaround, you know, he sent me on, oh, maybe you should go and talk to that guy way over there, you know, so I go there. And one time in Dublin, right, long time ago in Dublin, I lost my mobile phone. And the next day, or whatever it was, next morning, I don't know, I left it in a bar or something. I phoned my number, you know, I used my girlfriend's phone, I called the number, and some guy answered the phone. This is before smartphones. This is just your kind of like Nokias, you know. I called the number. The guy answered, and he said, "Oh, I'm in blah blah Grogan's or whatever. You know, I'm in some pub in the centre of Dublin. I'll meet you there. Come and get it, no problem." I'm like, fantastic, fantastic, yeah. So myself and my girlfriend, we were living in the city centre of Dublin, which sounds incredible these days if you know the cost of rent in Dublin, you know. I think you need to be a rock star these days to live in the city centre. But back then, about 20 years ago, anyone could do it. We could do it. So I went to this pub to look for this guy, and he wasn't there. It was quite early in the afternoon. The pub was empty, and there was nobody there. Like, or there was a couple of people there. So we rang it again, and he said, "Oh no, we're not in this pub now. We've gone to another pub." You know. So he says, "I'll meet you there." So it's like, okay, okay. So we left and we went to this other pub, and he wasn't there, you know. And he was giving me the runaround. He was just joking with me, you know. He could have get me going all day. I would have done a pub crawl, you know. I would have gone from pub to pub to pub to pub if I had a pint of Guinness in every pub. Oh my God! But it was the second time I realized he was giving me the runaround. Yeah, he was just joking. He was making me do things, go places. Yeah, fess up, confess, fess up, confess. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He smirks. I don't know what you're talking about. Smirk is a good word. Hang on, let's go for it. It's Sunday, lads. We're going to do some vocabulary today. Smirk. It's a smile, but how do I explain it? Yeah, a smirk shows a smug, condescending, or self-satisfied attitude, you know? And if you're really angry, you know, this is a very typical expression, to wipe that smirk off your face. Teachers used to tell us this all the time at school. They used to tell me all the time. You know, so you're smiling, you kind of, you know you've done something wrong maybe, but they can't do anything about it. You're smirking. Oh, where is it? Not working.
Smirk.
Smirk. Yeah, to smirk. All right. Oh, hang on, I didn't go on to it. Sorry. Internet, here you go. Smirk, yeah?
Smirk.
A smile that shows a smug, condescending, or self-satisfied attitude. It's a negative thing to smirk. It's very annoying when people smirk. Self-satisfied, yeah. So this guy, this lorry driver, is smirking. He thinks he's funny because he sent me off on a he's making me run about the place, you know? All right, he smirks. I don't know what you're talking about. First, you knew Elaine didn't do it. This was the street seller. Then why are you smirking? Then why are you smirking? Why are you giving me that smirk? I'll wipe that smirk off your face.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
Alright, he's very smirky with this. So who does run Revachol? You?
No. He means la puta madre.
La puta madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air, a dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it.
Alright, that's my bad feeling, you know, that's my gut feeling. This doesn't sound right. La puta madre.
Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Okay, this is my cop culture brain talking.
Yeah, him.
Okay, I can cross my arms and nod. Who is La Puta? What are you doing, Kim? Let me handle it. Okay, cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peones.
Peones. Alright, so we play chess. Here's my cat. Hang on. Keddy. Alright, you wanna go up? It's pretty quiet today in the street, so yeah. Chess. King, queen, knight, bishop, rook, pawns. Pawns are peones. in this regard, I think...
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Okay, so what I think here is like kind of low-level workers, you know?
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
So I guess La Puta Madre is the mafia boss or something like that, yeah? Okay, Kim has taken over, not just the unions, he has peones everywhere. Some say even in the police. Say nothing.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
Alright, we're trying to press the lorry driver. We're not peones, we're not pawns, but if we were, and one of La Puta Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peone's job to find out who that is. Okay, we're kind of pressing this guy, aren't we?
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
Padre Madre, the name has changed. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way. It's an obstacle protecting this thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
His eyes dart between you and the lieutenant.
You've seen the corpse in the yard, yes? You took a peek. I know you did. Does it look like his friends protected him?
Okay, so again, like cadaver, corpse is a word for like a dead body, you know, a corpse. So you've seen the corpse hanging from the tree. You took a peek, a quick look, you know. Brian, did you read the report? I had a peek. Yeah, I went over it quickly. I had a peek. I know you did it. I know you did. Okay, did they protect him, the dead guy?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
Hang on, I need to give my cat some... My cat wants to go out into the sunshine. She wants to sunbathe. He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod.
All right, my turn.
I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Half light. What about this? Yeah, I found this mug. A coffee mug in the trash, in the garbage, in the rubbish. Show it. So it's a racist coffee mug, right?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
And being a racist, the lorry driver enjoys the joke. So you can see here, there's a mixture of language, you know. So they're using trash, which is a very American word. I would say rubbish. I say a rubbish bin. Donald Trump might say it's a trash can, I think they say. But I would say a lorry, and an American will say a truck. Yeah. So they're kind of mixing the language here. Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
Okay, it's too hot for the cat, so she's gone back inside. God damn, he wipes tears from his eyes. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine. Okay, let's go for it. Half-Light, hi. This is a white check. Make him tell you what he knows. Luck be a lady, everybody. Sunday morning, here we go. Boom!
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
The main thing is not to overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing, how does it look on... Okay, we've got some choice here. The jig's up, the game's up. I've got the goods on you. Why don't you and me step outside for a little talk? Look, I'm sorry. Can you just tell me what you know? Jig's up.
Oh yeah? And what goods are those?
You're
There's
good.
some kind of homo thing?
No, of course not. Just tell me what you know. I really don't know where that came from. Just tell me what you know.
Make me, runt.
He blows a cloud of smoke right in front of your
We'll just
face.
have to ask someone else about the lady driver. Let's go.
Oh, for God's sake. We need to get that. We need to get it. We're done for now. I need to get that one. I need to get him to tell me about the lady driver. I got a big feeling about this. Yeah, we're going to try it one more time. Alright, let's just try it one more time really, really quickly. Quick load game. Excellent. Where is it? No, hang on. Let's do it one more time. I need that information. I haven't done that previously in the game, but I need to do it now. Hang on a second. So we're going to go dress. I need authority. Spirit. Suggestion. That's more like it. Logic, authority. Turn that down. Turn that off. And what have we got here? We could go physique, morale. Let's do this, yeah? We got this kind of drug as well. And it's one psyche, so let's try that, okay? Okay, what do we got?
Whoa. In your hand, Pyrrolidon, the double rainbow of synthetic hallucinogens, rare and gritty, a product of the age of atomic power.
Look at the little pucker liquid. Okay, so we have some drugs, everybody.
What a funny little cap. Don't let the scary medical warnings throw you off. It's an inadequate antidote to radiation poisoning, but a potent antidote to boredom.
Okay. Let's open the cap.
The container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screw the lid open and look. A little slit on the side lets you just slurp it up. Like an oyster. Come on, slurp it.
Alright, let's take it. Let's slurp it. Slurp it aggressively.
You suck a manly dose of the extremely chemical-smelling liquid into your mouth. There, it seeps into your tongue. When you swallow, it's already almost all gone.
To swallow. Okay, it tastes. Now remember, I am a drug-addicted alcoholic detective. It tastes like a kiss.
It tastes like many things, all melting into one conflagration in the back of your throat. As you look around, the world slowly exists as it did before. Only now, gentle flames lick at its edges, as though it were a photo burning.
Right, so the drugs are kicking in, I suppose, yeah? I'm high.
No, of course not really. It's just a metaphor. The effect of that otherworldly drop of liquid is slower, more subtle than that of real flames, yet just as warm. This warmth, it makes you want to share your discovery with Kim.
Kim, I just did a drop of that anti-radiation drug. It's fantastic. Will I be able to stand straight and walk? This is going to be so useful in my line of work. Will I be able to stand up and walk?
Why not? This government-developed substance seems very non-intrusive. You could even operate heavy machinery, fire machinery.
Right, I'm not going to tell Kim, I'm just going to finish the thought.
Already you can tell you're going to be slurping a lot more Pyrrolidon. This stuff is going to give you insight into that little flickering light hidden in all human beings.
Alright.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a Pyrrolidon button. It gives +1 to psyche skills.
Okay. Alright, what have we done? We've done something. Okay, we found the pyrrolidon. There's an extra special fourth substance in Martinez that no one talks about. Find it, slurp it. You may even start noticing bottles tucked away in Martinez once you've got one in your hand. Alright, let's go do this again really quickly because I need to know who this woman is.
Looking for something?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots.
Show me the soles of
Been
your boots.
admiring the stompers, huh?
Look at
On
the
the
sole.
bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
Okay, now I know it's a
Wind
map.
howls over the Bay of Revachol, a cascade of cold air flowing through the city streets. Those same streets have left their share of scuff marks on the underside of your green snakeskin shoes.
Okay, so now we know it's a map. Is that a map of Revachol?
It sure is.
But hey, where did you get... But why?
For when the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
Illustrious Revachol. Okay, good. So he's a Revacholist, I suppose you'd say.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna talk to this guy. Hey, so what is this
Hey
invasion?
man, you know, there are all sorts of invasions. I thought we could rely on the cops. We're in this together, whether you realize it or not.
Alright. Remember, he is a racist. Okay, I know what you've been giving me the
I
runaround.
don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew stealing
He
didn't do
did
it.
something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
He grins, a wide
He's
smile.
been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Alright, that's authority. I am the authority. Why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
Alright, so who does? The lady driver?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
La puta madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air, a dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Then he spits on the pavement. Yeah, him. Who is La puta?
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Okay, the pawns.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some
Everywhere?
say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Wait, are we?
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
So we're more important than pawns.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
Okay, here we go again.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guilds.
I'm not scared of you, or I'm not scared of you, the police, or the mafia, the mob. I'm under the protection of the lorrymen and Carter's guilds. Like guild is like a union, a very old word. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go this time.
You've seen the corpse in the yard, yes? You took a peek. I know you did.
Peekaboo.
Does it look like his friends protected him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to
Okay,
finish
let's
the
do
job.
this. Come on, come on, come on, do it. Boom!
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Alright, why don't you and me step outside for a little talk?
What do you think we're doing right now, Runt? We're outside, talking.
He's smirking away. Damn it, I meant, do you want to find someplace No.
There's some kind of homo thing?
Yeah, maybe it is.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. We'll just have to ask someone else about the lady driver. Let's go.
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. I haven't seen anything that...
Is it yours?
Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
Alright, well, we're done there anyway, aren't we? What time is it? It's 1:45. I've done it twice. I'm not going to do it again. But I feel like we needed that one. Let's talk to this guy again quickly. This is the scab leader.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Okay, I want to get into this harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
This is an official matter not to be discussed with outsiders.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Alright, this isn't my area of expertise. It's not my area, not my field.
We are not picking a side in this just yet.
Pity.
Let us work!
Okay, let's change clothes. Alright, let's go and check out the dock workers. Yeah, they're in the bar, right? So let's go there and have a word with... Let's have a chat. Oh, you know what I should do first? I should really tell them that I've lost my badge. I should tell them that I've lost my badge, for sure.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Alright, that's Kim's car. Let's pick up the radio.
57, how may I assist you?
Please connect me to 41st.
Just a moment, officer.
Okay, Alice.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Okay, we're gonna do it, everybody. I'm gonna report my badge missing.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over.
Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want?
Jean-Vic Mayer, I don't know. A dry voice asks in the background, what does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Who? They're all talking.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Dick Mullen is a fictional detective that we were looking at his book earlier on.
Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter. They're laughing at me, everybody.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who will not lose his badge.
Thank you, Encyclopedia.
Defend yourself.
Encyclopedia.
Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Alright, we got some choices here. Come on, operator, tell them stop. This is serious. Ha ha ha. Officer has lost his badge. Ha ha ha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with. Yeah, I'm not the first cop to lose his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Is he fucking kidding? Is he joking? Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm joking. It's just another expression, yeah? So the whole station's going to be in trouble.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on, please?
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
My name's not fucking Dick Mullen, it's Harry.
What's going on? Super Cop here lost his badge. He lost his what now?
Shut up, Mac.
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter. Ha 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 ha. They are taking the piss out of me, is what you would say there.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet.
Shut up, Jules.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You can hear laughter in the background. Enough with this now. I have other things to
10-9,
discuss.
come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Shut up. Sober. Sober is the opposite of drunk, yeah? So they're kind of joking at me because I'm an alcoholic, I suppose.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun.
Oh, for God's sake, yes, absolutely, I lost my
Sergeant Orson
gun.
wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Maybe.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
It's not
Okay,
here.
it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Gun and badge, everybody. Not good.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
This is my tie talking to me.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Say nothing.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my fun. Gun. Fuck it, I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Shut up, Chester.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun.
Right.
The biggest one in the world.
Come on.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
For starters, it's massive. Got flared cooling vents along the front and hydrogen flasks sticking out too. Whisper to the lieutenant, Kim, what are you packing? What are you packing? You'll often see this in movies. He's packing heat. You know, meaning he has a weapon. It's a gun. What can I say? A regular goddamn murder weapon. You know how they are. Bang, bang. Trick question. I'm a martial artist. My entire body is one big gun. Look, I don't have it all right. I don't have my gun. What are you packing, Kim?
It's a single-shot kill A9. An armistice, to be precise.
Okay, it's a single-shot armistice kill A9. Over.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore.
not sure what that means, everybody. If you notice, by the way, I named the title of this stream is Learn English and Pretend You Know What's Going On or something. I was talking about myself here because, like, there's a lot of stuff here I have no idea what they're talking about.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
Shut up, Mac.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Noor by himself, but Disco hit made him piss his pants.
Okay.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass, but he still got his wiener. Oh, man.
Wiener being a slang word for penis.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
Okay, we got 3 choices. Yes, I lost my wiener, my penis too. Just lay off. Just leave me alone, okay? I left it in at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that. I don't need to listen to this firewalker out. Okay, we're going to do a mama joke, yeah?
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Alright, Mac.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Alright.
Shut
Enough
up,
now.
Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about.
Okay, Mac's a bit upset.
Tell him to apologize, right?
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Alright, okay, tell him I'm sorry. I was just banter, just joking. I thought that's what cops do. Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the firewalker.
Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the first place. Who?
The disbelief in Vikerme's voice is overwhelming. Who? Firewalker.
Satellite officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater.
No, not Firewater, Firewalker.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite officer V.
Okay, I heard him and I'm on it. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good without my gun. Alright, I heard him.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
In pursuit of
Oh, God,
He's fighting back tears of laughter.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you very much.
10-10, over and out.
With those words, the cabin becomes silent again, the radio microphones resting on its
18
hook.
kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She has startled. Jean Vicamer turns to her and says, I don't know who Judith is now.
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Jean is my partner.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Shut up, Mac.
Yeah, Mac's right. That was some gnarly shit there.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
Okay, it's that cop feeling, yeah, we're all cops, we stick together. We stick together. This doesn't leave the room.
We must help him.
Minot looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks. Judith Minot. Don't know who she is.
How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
They're talking about me, everybody. Get him off the drink, to get him to stop drinking.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest.
Right.
He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
Right, Mac, man the door, guard the door. He gestures towards him to block the doorway, then turns to Minot, the lady. You know what he told me? Do you know what he said to me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. So, you know, he's an alcoholic and a drug addict, and he sighs heavily and turns to speak to the room, to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain, or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good cops, yeah? They might have been joking at me, but really, we're all cops. We're all the boys in blue, yeah?
Okay, everybody. Nothing but a
shades.
prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor garage.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Heat.
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Alright, look, I've got a skill point. Please puppet master. Understand cop culture. Authority. I want to go back to racist truck driver. What do I need? What points do I need to unlock the... He knows who the woman is, right?
Looking for something?
Half-light. Okay, if I go half-light, I can... Half-light. Level up. Boom. We got that point, everyone. Track down your gun. Track down your badge. Okay. Done. Okay, we took the drugs. Alright, let's try this again then. Whoa. 83. We have to do it now, guys. Come on, it's 83%. Luck be a lady. Boom. Oh, hang on. What's wrong? Did I do it a point? Yeah. Why can't I do this?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so... The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had...
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested. Men like this only respect 2 things. Strength and fear.
Right. This is how I live my life. People only respect 2 things. Strength and fear. Good stuff. We did it.
Time to turn up the volume.
Turn up the volume. Show me her lorry right fucking now. The lady driver's lorry. Where is it?
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller, as yours.
Okay, we have three choices. I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life. You understand? I've been to your fucking lorry. I know where it is. Points. I'm gonna burn it down, you hear me? What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go on Peace Radio saying this guy told Madre to fuck off. Alright, let's go for number 3, yeah, because we believe there's peones in the cops.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Where exactly? So what's it saying here? I don't know. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like big shot. Some derogatory word for a lesbian, right? This is how he saves face. Oh, he doesn't care. Okay, to save face. The Asian thing of saving face. It's really difficult to understand the idea of saving face or to lose face. I lived in Korea and it was like my boss described it to me. My boss described. I was in Korea, right? I was living in Seoul. And I don't know if this is true or not, like, but my boss anyway, John, he was like an American Korean. And I was asking him about this, you know, like losing face and stuff, you know, and he was trying to explain it to me. And the explanation he gave to me was like that, imagine he's having a party, a barbecue or something, and he invites me to the barbecue. Now, I get completely drunk, you know. I'm annoying people, I'm being really stupid, I'm completely out of my mind drunk. And he gets really angry because I'm drunk, you know, and I'm shouting and I'm singing or something. He gets really angry and he shouts at me. Then in that situation, it's not me for being drunk. It's him for losing his temper. He's being emotional, you know, so he gets really angry and shouts at me. He's losing face. Do you know what I mean? And so although I'm really drunk and I'm being an idiot, etc., you know what I mean? That's how he described it to me, you know, this kind of the concept of losing face, you know? And one thing I always remember about Korea was like that, you know, I'd be in a supermarket or something, and I'd have a trolley, you know, and I'm buying my kimchi, and I'm buying my, you know, stuff. And then, like, somebody might bump into me with a trolley or something, and they would not apologize. They wouldn't apologize. You know, somebody bumps into me, I apologize to them. Oh, sorry. Sorry for existing. It's just natural for me. But, like, in Korea, it was like people wouldn't apologize because it was like if you apologize, then you are admitting you're wrong and you're losing face. Now, this can be completely wrong, okay? This is just my experience of living there and what Korean people were, how they were explaining it to me. But it was kind of like that. It was very strange. It's a very strange thing. Anyway, we're going to go back to the game. Sorry, I digress. Okay, where is her lorry? We got it, everyone.
The monument down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
Alright, we got a new mission. The Jam Mystery. Search through the lady driver's lorry cabin near the monument. That's the monument of the king or something, right?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Okay, what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to take a little break for about 2 minutes. This is about an hour, everyone, and I need to go and do something.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
It's adrenaline. Alright, let's go. What are we going to do? We're going to go into the truck. This is the monument over here. What's going on here? Stop between those trucks down there. Smokes. Go get them. Ooh, look. Cigarettes. Take them all. Alright. We got a new mission map. You are here. Okay. There's where Joyce is. Here's the bar. Okay. What does it say? Equip. All right. We got a new item. We got tools. Let's check it out.
There it is. A brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
All right, speaking of which, I need to have my own little break. Okay, so give me 2 minutes, and I'll be right back, and we will continue, and we'll find out what's going on. Just give me 2 minutes, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back then, yes, so I had to do something there. So again, hi, this is Class A Plus English. My name is Brian. I'm playing story-driven games. I'm an English teacher living in Spain, you know, just playing story-driven games, explaining vocabulary. If you haven't already, please hit like, hit subscribe, really helps the channel. Let's jump back into it, yeah? Okay, where are we? We are here, and we're going to smoke a cigarette. Yeah, pull one out of the pack.
You picked the best one.
Ooh.
This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Okay, so this is my electrochemistry is like the drug part of my mind, yeah? Go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. So electrochemistry wants alcohol, drugs, tobacco. It's the animal within me, the beast longing to be unleashed to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. It also enables you better to investigate lurid matters if you need to understand a chemical breakdown. I'll leave it there for a second. You can pause the stream if you like to read it. Okay, you picked the best one. Yeah, let's smoke it.
Oh yes, Bratan! Please light up! You need a trooper between your lips right now! Calm your shit down! Go to Pleasureland! Become a genius!
Okay, light it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here.
Uh-huh.
Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction.
Dip that
Here
bad
we go.
Dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe it in.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back. And he's chill as balls.
And he's chill as balls. Substance use, Smoker's Astra, task complete. Gained experience, 30.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. logic, rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus, encyclopedia, and drama. This is good before a white check, but damages your health.
Alright, so put that back then. Okay, good. We had a cigarette, everybody. Fantastic. We got some ciggies. Anything to say? This is the cool kind of surfer dude
Still
guy.
here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Alright, that's all for now, mate. We need to find this green truck near the monument. Let's find out. Here's the monument.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Okay, I need more points. Okay. Look. Here. Oh, wait. Now, again, what do we need to do? I need to make the clothes choices better. These are interaction, right? Interfacing, so I need to wear those. That's for, like, dealing with stuff. Excuse me. Perception, what else have we got? Logic. Let's put those on. Put them away. What about tools? Pry bar, chain cutters, torch. Let's put a pry bar in. Just in case. Alright, let's look at this green truck cabin.
This screen found A to Z Contemporain is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about, unless he was lying.
The lieutenant peeks inside. Try to peek in the window.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and two steering levers.
You can barely make out the shape, so I can't really see. It's tinted, you know, the windows are darkened.
It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too.
Alright, let's try the door.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
How are we gonna do this?
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Good idea.
I don't know how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
Let's try it.
Pry bar in hand.
God damn
you take
it.
a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass.
Man.
Goddamn maggot. Drag your ass to the gym and do some reps right now.
My physical instrument part of my brain is not impressed. Hit it again.
Another futile thunk sounds in the brisk coastal air.
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
The lieutenant takes the pry bar from you and gestures for you to step back. Then, with short warning,
he smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement. You can just reach in now.
Just open the door from the inside.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Alright, so what are we going to do? We're going to go for posters. Let's have a look.
These
I'm a
are
rock and roll
movie
cop.
posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century.
Starlets is like an old word for Hollywood, female Hollywood stars from, like, you know, the black and white movies. Starlet, Hollywood starlet, yeah.
One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Ingenue? I don't know what that means. Let's study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera.
To look past the camera is this. Yeah, I'm looking past the camera now.
A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy.
Okay, this is my hunch kind of stuff going on. My gut feeling, a sense of longing.
Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly.
Nice expression here. Can't put my finger. If I can't put my finger on it, it means like, you know when you know the answer but you've forgotten the word. You know what I mean? I just can't put my finger on it. I know, but this person. I recognize this person. What's her name? Oh, I can't put my finger on it. Yeah. Okay, enough of the posters.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye.
Bye-bye.
A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard, and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Let's pull up the toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Unfold the newspaper.
It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Periphery on the edge. It's the name of the newspaper. Périphérique. Periphery on the outside of society, maybe. Maybe it's dealing with the communist strikers. All right, pick up the note.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
Radio. CB radio.
These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
Mathematics gives me a headache, yeah. Once it goes beyond multiplication, division, you know, once you get into formulas, you know, it gives me a headache. I can totally understand. And with a hangover, you're feeling kind of rough. You're feeling a bit sick because you consume too much alcohol. No, thank you. Continue.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
His thought trails off. Push in the pull-out box.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes.
A lot of tobacco. Examine the radio, I guess.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed. Likely by the missing lady driver.
Bum, bum, bum! The missing lady driver, everyone.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
100? Why would anyone need so many? Is there anything we can do with the radio? What else is here? Conclude. Okay, why would anyone need so many radio stations?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV.
A fleet. Collective noun. A fleet of ships. You would say, you know, a collective noun, a group of ships, a fleet. You see the Americans with the Pacific Fleet, don't they? You know, Atlantic Fleet. So it's a fleet of lorrymen. They're all in a traffic jam. He flicks a switch. This is all shortwave. I don't know anything about radio, guys.
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range, too.
So this would be the drug dealers, right? Is there anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without the dial key.
Right, so it looks like the drug traffickers have a big operation. Okay, what else is here?
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat.
Rusty, corroded. If I leave my bicycle outside, it rains a lot. My bicycle will become rusty. You know, the corrosion on the metal, yeah? All right, let's check the pedals for the driver.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better
Steering
look.
wheel.
Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver.
Right, not the tidiest of people, yeah?
But one odd detail does catch your eye.
Hmm.
A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
You see, everybody, we've been playing Hercule Poirot games. You know, we've honed our detective skills. Yeah, we keep an eye out for things like this. You know, so it's just absorbing into other games. Yeah, sandpaper has been glued to the throttle pedal. Continue.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Okay, looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Kim repeats the sandpaper would also rub off the patterns from the driver's right sole.
Yes.
He likes where this is going, like the shoe print near the body.
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the footprints at the crime scene has an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other. Boom! We're in, everyone.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
The lieutenant's eyes light up behind his prescription lens. Wait, the missing 8th Hardy here? And she is also the one running the drug trade? What a handful. First the drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go? Women. Always up to something. No, we're going to go for... What are we going to go for? The 8th missing Hardy here?
Looks like her, yes.
And she's also running the drug trade? What a handful. So she's super busy.
Now we know for certain who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
All right, we got 4 choices. Those jerks, those idiots, definitely. I think the entire union is involved. Maybe even all of Martinez look around suspiciously. Not necessarily. The lady driver could have kept the drug trade a secret. Or this would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions. Definitely.
We should see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. The radio transmitter sits on the center console and a faint smell of perfume is in the air.
Close the door.
He closed the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Okay, he wants to talk to me. Let's go up here to the king. Let's have a little chat. Okay, that's not working, is it? Alright, go down here. Alright, now.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Seems like something police would do. What do you think of all of this, Kim? I don't think there's anything to discuss yet. It seems like having a debrief is something that the police would do.
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation.
Wait, what?
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
Okay, it's a big operation, everybody.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Right, so it's a big operation. They're using these frequencies. Maybe it's a better way to connect with all the trucks while avoiding frequency bleed. I guess other people listening in, or maybe to tap into the police so that they can scan the police.
Listening in on your calls. between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
Alright, Mr. Half-Life.
And last but
Light.
not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
Okay, well, we got confront the Hardy Boys about the drugs. Person present at the lynching is also involved with the drug trade through the harbour, which links him to the Hardy Boys. See what Titus has to say about it. Continue.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
Okay, so it turns out that this is connected to
Like
the
Joyce
Union.
told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Alright, guys, extra ammunition, extra evidence, you know, that we can talk about, yeah, for the evidence that we have to give them, you know, that we know that they're onto us. Okay, will the RCM, the police, open an
We should
investigation?
return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madre grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Right, so if the mafia people, the puta madre, are involved, yeah, it's corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
What about the movie posters?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
A lot of women there, especially for a lady driver's cabin. Maybe the trader is some sort of cinephile. Could the film industry be involved?
I'm going to say no. Debrief over. After you.
Alright. Okay, cool. Alright, what's happening there? Hey, officer, got a minute? Come on, hurry up. Alright. Crossing over the pallets. Alright, change clothes again, I think, yeah, because we don't need these gloves. We need these gloves. Logic authority. Those gloves. Pants. Pants. What else? Jacket. The jacket is spirit to corpse, and this is conceptualization. Okay. Let's talk to, I don't know what his name is. What's his name? I kind of call him the surfer guy. Tommy
saw you poking
Leon.
around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
Poking around, looking around. So you did know something about the smuggling, who's smuggling drugs around here?
I was telling you the truth. I really didn't think it'd be her. She's okay. Sort of troubled, but still, a nice person.
So that's what that emotion was before. It was wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking? What does wishful thinking mean? Wishful thinking is like hypothetical dreams, you know what I mean? If I won the lottery, I would buy a castle. But that's wishful thinking, you know, because like I'm not going to win the lottery. It's wishful thinking. So maybe here, what's he talking about? Wishful thinking. Maybe Tommy likes the lady or something, you know? She's a nice person. Maybe, I don't know.
What else do you know about her?
Nothing. We just talked a bit. About life and stuff. She left me a key so I can park a lawyer if the jam broke. So, she in trouble or what?
He looks to you. There's going to be an investigation. Sorry, man, I can't disclose the facts of an official investigation to you. There's going to be no trouble. She's going to be fine. No trouble.
Oh man, that's like a load off my mind. All that stress was messing up my rhymes.
Right, he's a rapper or something as well. Okay, we're pretending, yeah. Great, good luck with that.
Yeah,
I gotta run,
Be
gotta
safe,
go.
detective.
All right, what's next? We can go to Joyce, or we can go to the Dockers. Where's the things? Confront Hardy Boys, track down your gun. Let's go to the Hardy Boys. Maybe I should save it. Red checks can be tried only once, fail watch checks can be tried. Okay, let's just do a quick save, yeah? This is their lawyer.
I have nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you a Hardy girl?
I am not.
She says dryly.
You could be, Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Says Glenn.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
Get a grip, Glenn. Right, he's right, you know, you're very pretty. Get a grip, Glenn. She went to law school, yeah.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
Her tone is cold and uninvolved.
It's not her. She's not a Hardy girl. Definitely.
Okay, maybe we'll talk later. How are we doing for this? We need experience points. Where am I? 67. Alright, let's talk to
Looks like
Titus.
the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
He does not look particularly happy to see me. Alright, authority. I need to push my authority on him, and it's very low, and I don't feel comfortable about that. Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade. Authority. Come on, let's be... 11, man!
Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
First you tell me something... First you tell me someone's been raped, and then you don't say who. That's bullshit, and stomp your feet. I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping me. Point your finger. Turn to the lieutenant. Kim, I need your gun. And then the last one is, that's it. That's all I got. Alright. Alright, first you tell me that somebody's been raped. Can we go to hell? Kim, I need your gun.
Why?
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea.
Okay. This is authority.
I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
Coalition. What? Who? Me? What is it? Everybody calm down. This is only a demonstration. Turn to Kim. Kim, the gun. Wait, what? Who?
Yes. You. Stop talking out loud. You sound like you're unraveling.
Alright, sounds like I'm going crazy. Everybody calm down.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
But I don't want to give you my gun.
He looks worried. He whispers.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
Alright, we've got 5 choices. I'm not scared anymore. I know what I have to do. Trust me, Kim, I'm merely flesh. There's no other way. I know what I'm doing. It's not my first day on the police job.
Police job?
Yeah. He tilts his head to the side as if inspecting you. A brief moment passes in silence. Then...
The pressure in the room grows to a boiling point.
I need to assert my authority on Titus, yeah?
Be careful. It's loaded.
Okay, we got the gun. He unholsters and gives you his firearm. It feels oddly light and buzzing in your hand, like a funny toy.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
Authority, but I want to point it at them? Give me the money. Put the barrel in your mouth? So, behold the demonstration. Give the gun back. This is getting too scary, but I want to point at them.
I want to point it at them. Quit your whining.
Alright, stop complaining.
Everyone knows how to do that. You're a special man. You're going to point it at yourself. Go ahead. Show them.
Oh man, what do you think? I'm not sure about this. Can I take some drugs? No. Alright, put the barrel in my mouth, see what happens. Okay.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, says Kim. The short, cold barrel touches your lips. It tastes like iron and hell. Okay, I don't know what to do here. Hang on.
Genuine panic flies across the lieutenant's face.
Right, okay, I'm freaking everybody out.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
The big guy glances over his shoulders. These are my thoughts. This is my head. You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds if you don't respect me. You better get ready to fucking respect me in 5, 4, 3. I'm not fucking this case up. Finger on the trigger. You will respect me. I'm going to kill myself now, and you fucking whore, pull the trigger. Give the gun back to the lieutenant. Right, so I'm trying to freak out Titus. Let's say you will... I'm not fucking this case up. You will respect me.
We'll solve the case. Look at me. Don't worry. This demonstration is not helping at all.
Okay, everybody, let's just say that this is only a game. Yeah, this is only a game, and I want to see what happens because of the different parts of the psyche.
Yeah.
So,
Why not see that shit?
trigger warnings, etc. Be careful here, maybe, because we're going to go for it.
You won't, man. His fucking balls ain't big enough.
They're kind of egging me on, aren't they? You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds if you don't respect me.
Fellas, the cop is really threatening to off himself. This is insane.
To off himself, to kill himself.
No, that is not what is happening. This show is unnecessary. Give me my gun now.
Alright, everybody, this is just a game. This is not real life. It's a completely fictional thing. I want to find out what happens if I do, because maybe my psyche will stop it. I'm going to kill myself now, you fucking whore. Pull the trigger. Okay.
Deranged cop kills himself. Citizens in shock as a deranged law official, reportedly from the 41st precinct, shot himself in the head last night in the middle of a crowded cafeteria in downtown Martinez.
Okay.
The exact details of the incident have not been revealed, but first-hand witnesses claim that the officer was making a point. Can't say I'm surprised. Lawrence Gart, manager of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria, where the incident took place, commented he was extremely unstable and had threatened to kill himself before.
Alright. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's go again. Quick save. Lucky I saved it, eh? Alright, I wanted to see what happened. I thought maybe it wouldn't actually happen, and we could... I thought something would happen. Okay, are you a hardy girl?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems? I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Good, Glenn.
Even a mod?
Even a model.
Glenn, I went to law school.
He's right. With a
we've
face
done
like
all this,
that,
yeah.
she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
Get a grip, Glenn.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
Her tone is cold and uninvolved.
She's not a hardy girl. Definitely.
Okay. Let's talk to Titus.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
I'm back. I didn't really kill myself there. No. Okay, I've connected you.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in precinct 41 kilos.
He leans back unruffled. There is no local drug trade, he says.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprint. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grace?
The coup de grace. The coup de grace is... Jesus, how do I go on about... How do I explain that? The coup de grace is the... Is it golpe de gracia? I don't know how you say it in Spanish. You know, you'll often see it when they execute someone, you know, with the gun at the back of the head. It's the coup de grace.
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
Not at the lieutenant. No, do the honor. You've earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
Ooh, accusation.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
The runts, the small-time drug dealers.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
Shut up, Eugene.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Ha 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 ha. Hardy men, strong men, you know, and of course they are the Hardy boys, yeah, so there's a bit of a play there. Right, so they're talking about being a monopoly of the drugs in the neighborhood. This is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off. You're admitting to profiting off of poisoning your own people. So you're selling drugs to your own people. A good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have some control over it. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there. There's still plenty of drugs out there. In fact, I have some in my bloodstream right now. Ooh, but maybe this one.
No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed.
Speed?
Who fucking who?
Speed?
Stuff's probably from Jamrock.
Speed, you say?
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardy Boys.
The Hardy Boys, all right, who are running the drug trade. Now we need to find some amphetamine, some speed, yeah? So who is this guy and his son producing?
Theoretically, of course.
Right.
We're just talking politics here.
Mm-hmm.
My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Right, okay, Titus.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
Okay, the 8th Hardy, the one who's missing, she runs the whole thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Alright, hang on. I'm getting paranoid there. Sorry about this thing. Wait. My answer is fuck off. He takes a step closer to me. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene. I run the scene. You're admitting it.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
Elizabeth sighs.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Shut up, Shanky.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
We can try, I suppose, yeah, to go for authority. Maybe not, though, yeah. All right, I'm going to take off. What we're going to do now, then, is we're going to talk to Joyce. And then All right, let's talk to Lena. We haven't spoken to Lena for a while. Hey, Lena.
Oh,
How's
hello,
tricks?
dear.
All right, Lena.
I didn't notice you at first.
She smiles at you distractedly. So, about your husband, does he often go missing?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
So Lena's husband is missing, right? And he's a cryptozoologist. Now, cryptozoology is kind of pseudoscience. The Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, the Jersey Devil, whatever. Notice I didn't say leprechauns or Irish fairies because they're true, yeah? All right.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
The chupacabra, that's another one, isn't it? The goat sucker, yeah, the chupacabra. Another kind of cryptozoology animal, you know, it's basically like myth, legend, stuff like that. All right, a cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Reeds are the plants at the side of the river. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down my spine when I look around. I'm still in the bar.
You have more important things to worry about.
Okay, what was this expedition? Scientist, tell me more about Morel, about your pin, that's all. So your husband is some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
Well, what is cryptozoology, Lena?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
The lieutenant sounds unimpressed. It's a pseudoscience. Good. I stand with Kim, yeah? It's unicorns and Loch Ness Monster.
That's one opinion, yes.
Oh,
and
she's not happy.
People are entitled to their opinions.
All right. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. This is very true, but it's bullshit, okay?
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
Good, Kim, good.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
Yeah, fictitious being the word.
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
All right, we're not going to do this now, okay? We'll come back to you later on. That's all for now, Mom. We'll be back later. I like Lena, but we're busy. Let's go talk to Joyce, yeah? Lord, I'll put points in. All right. Quick shout out to Kuno. Kuno is a unique character in this game. Oh, hang on. Wait. I need to put that away. I need to take out some cigarettes, maybe a beer, and no, that. No, not yet. All right. What's this? What's the Authority Inland Empire? Okay, we've got a new job to do, have we? No, we've done one. A person present in the lynching is also involved in the drug trade through the harbour, which links him to Hardy's boys. See what Titus has to say. Okay, so we did that. Let's go. Just say hi to Kuno. We haven't said hello to him today. Hi, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
The boy turns to you. He doesn't care. Okay, we got some empathy. Let's try this one again. Evens. Back down for Kuno. Talk to Kuno. I say, look, be a lady. Let's roll that dice, everyone. Boom.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
We got it. Interesting how accident try and separate them. Kuno, psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
He whispers back.
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about?
Kuno S.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
Alright, Kuno,
Don't
listen
make
to me.
Kuno look bad in this.
Okay. Kuno, listen to me. She's trying to control you. We gotta get you out of here. What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy, scary. Phew, am I glad she's out of our hair. She's fucked up. We gotta get you. No. That's not gonna work. What's up with her? She's scary. Phew, I'm glad she's out of her hair. She's fucked up. Let's go for number 3.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
He lowers it. He raises his voice but then lowers it again. Stop judging.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
Kuno, we gotta get you out of here.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other. Not gonna let him do that.
The pigs meaning the slang word for the police.
Idiot. You bungled it up.
You messed it up. You bungled it.
That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad, manipulative thing to say. You should understand. I got you this far. I couldn't get you all the way.
Shut up, empathy.
Try to fuck my Kuno! Try to fuck my Kuno away! Me and Kuno are tight. We ride for life.
A chill comes over you, the wind from the boulevard south, lashing you for trying to separate them, for trying to take the street out of Kuno.
The wind is angry for trying to take the street out of Kuno. Should we try one more time? Kuno, I keep throwing. I can't investigate the body at all.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
I've screwed up both of you.
Oh, what? You'll fucking vomit on Kuno too, pig?
Alright, let's try it one more time. 58% luck. Be a lady. Let's do it.
You were too pushy last time. Think this through. Try to really understand the psychological bond Kuno has with Kuno S.
Okay, so what's the deal? What's the deal with Kuno S?
Just look. While Kuno has no problem being near you, she always hides behind the fence, afraid for her life. Like she's done something very bad. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her.
Yeah, really, she does, doesn't she?
All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Okay, interesting. How?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, while the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of
Right.
Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you.
Okay, we've done all this.
All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Kuno.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But what?
Fuck you whispering about?
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
What's up with her?
Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
She's crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane, dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in, probably even pigs.
She's smoked a man, she's killed a man.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
Into trouble.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
He hunches down again.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
Okay, we've got 6 choices. What do you mean she killed somebody? She smoked someone? You think she's anything to do with the dead man? You said she's insane? What's that language she uses? Napakimi papi fagare. Is she your sister? How are you dealing with all this? All right. You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho.
She's crazy.
None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burn and shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa. What's the real deal? Let's leave it at that. What's the real deal? Oh, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Snuff radio shit. Snuff? Alright, snuff is kind of like the urban legend, isn't it? Like, snuff videos, where videos of people being killed, basically we call it like snuff. What do you mean she smoked someone? You think she has anything to do with the dead man? What's that language she uses? Is she your sister? What do you mean she smoked someone? She killed someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
Really? Isn't she too small to overpower someone? Are you serious with this killing business? What if she has Kuno? That would explain things. Are you serious?
Killing is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about the 488.
488? I have no idea.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Come on. Okay, how many?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
He feels eyes in the back of his head and stuff. He's running his mouth. He's saying too much.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
Okay, Kuno S.
Fear.
What's that language she uses?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Some things are too awful to dwell on. The Nakis and Runkaris might be some kind of defense mechanism.
Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
A stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
He points at the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
The little one twists her neck looking at the building.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Hallway there. The hallway there with the janitor's closet? Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
You said she got in. How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
And what about your
Kuno's
parents?
dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Kuno S, two of a kind.
Why is she called Kuno S then?
Because she fucking looks like Kuno.
You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Kuno told you, this shit was Psycho Killer.
Think she's anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
My liege, drama has entered the chat. Okay, how are you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
He spits through the gap in his front teeth. She needs professional help. You need backup. Okay, kid. Okay, kid.
No, it's not okay.
Damn
C
it.
is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
The boy looks at you. The boy looks you in the eye, black pupils trying to focus.
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
Understood, Kuno. I can respect that. Who are you kidding, kid? You can't take down a man several times your size. You'll end up dead yourself. All right, I can respect that.
All right. Now we can do business.
Business?
What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
He's no longer whispering.
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Remember when you tried to get Kuno to hook you up? We can get on that now. If you run a little errand for the Kuno, me and you, Kuno's gonna hook you up with illegal narcotics.
Okay, so I was looking for amphetamine. I was looking for speed off him earlier on, but he wouldn't give me any, yeah? So now we've kind of gained his
And
confidence.
shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. Kuno saw you sniffing around that fucking pile of Etonite. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it off and fuck back in there.
He concludes the invitation with a benevolent nod. What was that about running you an errand and illegal narcotics, Kuno?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on.
His eyes bulge, their veins reach out like tree branches.
Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay. Right, so that's what, with the Hardy Boys, we're talking about the father and his son. Yeah, that's who it is, Kuno and his dad.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Popo, the police. Dirty policeman is you. He nods at the building behind him. There's Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half the speed. Who is your dad, Kuno? I've made up my mind, Kuno, and this is what's going to happen. Okay, who is your dad, Kuno?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
He says proudly.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
Half of what?
A baggie, but like in this vial.
But that's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant, grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Alright, I've made up my mind.
Okay, Kuno's listening.
Okay, I'm going to go in there, all guns blazing, bang, 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 pew, 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 to get that speed because I need it. I'm going in there, but not for speed. I'm going there after the most violent man in Revachol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. Lie. I need the speed. I'm not going in there. Number 4, yeah. I'm going in there to confiscate it.
Sure. Confiscate it for Kuno, and you can have half.
So half of a half is a quarter, right? We're probably talking about a quarter-gram here.
Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything.
He aggressively points at his eyes.
Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckhead. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
Okay, so I've got a new mission here. Split a kilo with a 12-year-old. Enter flat 12. Sharing it with him will cement your friendship, and who knows what secrets it will lead to. Get speed from Kuno's apartment. Take his dad down. Optional. All right, everybody. Good stuff. Good stuff. We've got a skill point here. Nice. I'm going to leave it there. It's nearly 2 hours, yeah? So, hang on.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
I'm going to kill Kuno's dad. I'm a bad addict cop, and I'm going to get my fix. Come on, Kim. Obviously, I'm not going to take it. We just need drugs to get drugs away from a minor. Come on, Kim. Obviously, I'm not going to take it.
Okay, then.
He concedes. Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
We're going to come back to this, yeah? I want to go talk to Joyce. But what we're going to do is we're going to do that the next day. So we're going to do that on Tuesday, I think. Or Wednesday. Wow, a lot of stuff's happened today, yeah? A lot of stuff. We blew our brains out, which was unfortunate, but luckily we reloaded that. We found out about the lady with the green truck, green cabin. We've made contact with Kuno. He's not just calling us every name, bad names all the time. He's actually agreed to sell us drugs or whatever, you know. So that's a big move. My battery's gone, so I'm going to leave it there, and it's 1 o'clock and I'm getting a bit hungry. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back on Tuesday or Wednesday night. Yeah, I have to look at my schedule. And yeah, press like. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll continue with this game. And have a fantastic Sunday, what's left of it, yeah? If you're watching live, you know? And I'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye.